Alright, time for the September. It seems to be a monthly thing, I've just had a bloody good tidy up in here, about 2 hours of it after doing them machines and that. You just have to sometimes go, okay, stop and tidy it up because it starts to get on top. So at the moment everything's back in its place. It's all kind of, all the coins in there, which I keep. Always put my keys there so I know exactly where they are. My MPU4 leads came today as well. I got these boxes which are quite handy to interlock into each other. So anyway, we'll go around the edge and around the middle because there's been a couple of changes. So Red Hot X, party time. I'm going to go slower because people have asked. So I said I go too fast. So there you go. They look alright. I've got a bit of space to do my repairs here, but it is shrinking. I will admit that it is shrinking. So anyway, all in a day's work. I mean, that's here for it's working, but it needs stuff doing. Swap shop is hopefully going out being swapped for another machine that I've wanted, and if it gets on with it. We started the black box collections, the last of the black box Super Play. Two-step, which I've just repaired, as you know. Black box, Golden Shot, which is a nice addition, a very welcome addition to Steve's Fruities. Super Climber, we know. Bingo Fruit, we also know. Probably my only original of these later black boxes. That's how they look together. Then the mid-term black boxes, as in Triumph with the square buttons, and oranges and lemons also with the square buttons. Then kind of the round button ones, 2p ones. Yeah, I've also sorted out some. You'll see that as I go around. I've plugged in behind so I can just use Mad Hatter, 2p Fiesta, 2p Tuppenny Chance, and the original Firecracker. So that's how they kind of look. They look alright, don't they? I love the look. Anyway, I've got double it, the early black boxes, the early air black boxes, and Bell Trail. So yeah, that's them. And the very first two black box releases, as in 21 Up, and the very first release as in Nudge Climber. So I can actually stand it. So that's pretty much all my black boxes there, and obviously the Space Tech on the end and the Scorpion one all in a day's work. Then we got Nudge Gambler. I know I'm going to have to change that to the blue one, so it looks the same as them two, because I have got the blue, I have got the kit. But it's another one of them things going to take hours to do. So I've got the two Super Nudge Gamblers like that in the corner, and that one, and the 2p one is going in that space there, which I'll be picking up in the next 3-4 weeks. So I'm really excited to get that back. I do like my electrodes. So all my electrodes now, if you notice, are at the back of the unit. They'll be in a line of 4. The up and down nudge, the 10 up or Adowin. It's a later 10 up. It's no different. Let's see, we've got the Superstar, and then the copper, the Super Copper Gambler is going to go there. So there's already the space for it. So we're still going around the edge, and we've done 3 minutes. Right, MPU freeze, noughts and crosses. Andy's favourite. I know Andy will be watching. Still there. MPU Free Shades by Sub Electro, mega rare, probably the only one. I don't know. Same as this one. Life coin conversion of Nudges Unlimited into golden nudges. A nice glittery artwork. PCP Royal Line in what I call the short cab MPU 3. I know that I know it's just another PCP called Roland. Again, I don't think anyone else has got one of them. One of my favourites, Puffin Billy, but I don't get on it nowhere near as much as I'd like to, of obvious reasons. I'm hopefully getting a new cab for this, doing a deal with someone on some parts and cabs and stuff, so that will be being recabbed hopefully at some point. And another job that's got a long job. Super Win or Win Again, 5p one though, not 2p. And a recent addition, as we know, from Mr. What 217. Oh, I keep doing that 'cause it's inside. But yeah, so Super Win. One of my favourites again, Snappy Viper. Don't get to play these anywhere near as much. I spend more time doing the repairs than I. Exchanges galore, which I love. So that's how they look in a line. And then we got obviously the second version of Exchange Unlimited, the MPU4 released by BWB, which everyone hates. Well, most people do. I don't. So I've got the original conversion, if you like, and the MPU4. Of course, I've got the 2P lineup. I haven't got an original lineup, as people keep pointing out every time I post a video. So that's not the original. Yeah, I know, but I like it. So the MPU4 one again, the second release. I need to lower that cabinet or higher that one, or a bit of both. So probably never get done. Right, got Quick Step BWB. And Crack the Nut, with no idea who've done this one, but it's Tuppenny Cracker, obviously converted from Smash and Grab. No idea who's done the conversion, no one knows. So there you go, that's how they look. Then some later MPU4s, just in Jolly Joker, original £4.80 20p plate. Nice machine that, really nice machine. And so is Cloud 999 with the All Cash ROM, which is good, so it's £4.80 still. So that's them. This one is yet to be restored. This is the Tic Tac Cash. The last time I tried this, it blew a board to do with the lamp, so it's one of them. It'll get done, it's just when. That's when this place will be a mess again. And then there's the Swapper Notes MPU4, another nice machine, but the bottom of it's in a right state. In fact, yeah, there's the bottom of it. Oh, I've no idea how I'm going to sort that. As you know, I've kind of done the cab on this one. Done it the other day. Yeah, I've got it on wheels. Got it upright. Looks a bit more presentable. I've got the front door and the back door for it. I've just got to mess about with them a bit. Put that on there. But yeah, it moves round. I mean, that was the problem with that's why I got it covered with that other piece of wood. There's not much I could do with that, but I've put it back on and screwed it through, and I've put a couple of little legs inside to support it, so it's fine. It probably doesn't stand, it's probably not perfectly straight, to be honest, but it's perfectly presentable. So I can move that around now. I've just got the tubes. I forgot to bring the bloody real motor for this today. I've got to bring the real motor down and the 10p tube for the little 10p's, because obviously the 10p's, like I say, we're throwing down here, so I've got to sort that. It ain't going to take much to sort out, and that'll be that one done. So I hope this is slow enough. I just feel like I go on and it gets boring. I mean, 8 minutes already. I mean, even gone round the middle. Right, so that's your outside. Right, we'll go around the middle, because I've had to block the space now. So we've got this kind of space. Right, we've got this high striker, which works and doesn't. It's still been a bit funny, that one, for another day, but yeah, high striker. Winner takes all MPU4. This has not been on for ages, and I quite like this one. And it's the original Barcrest as well, just a £10 cash, so it's not on the £6 or whatever it would have been originally. It's on £10 cash, but still Barcrest ROM, so it'll play all the games. System 1, Star Match, Go for Gold, Gold Fever, all three of these System 1s. The pain in the arse tech, it's a nightmare to keep going. But the last time I had these on, they all worked fine, and I've done videos of them. I bet you if I switched them on now, 2 of them wouldn't work, and but they're here still. Then we've got this Procon. It's a Maygame machine, but it's got the Procon 88, the early Procon 88 boards. 777 Heaven Sounds, basically. I quite like that machine, to be honest. Then we've got the first of many MPS machines, the 5 Alive, with maybe Showman's ROMs, I don't know, but it's a nice version. The short cab hasn't got all this, has it? But I like this. It's got nice, loud, clear sounds. Lovely machine. Then we go on to a BWB conversion called Always 8. Nice machine. People ask for it. Cash Attraction. It's a PCP conversion this time. It's one I picked. What came from Scotland, from Barrowlands. Miracles. This was actually a guy who had this targeted me specifically to have this machine. I paid a lot of money for it. But I have been offered a lot of money for this recently, but obviously I'm not selling it. I've been offered a lot of money for that. I mean a lot. But it's not for sale. One that was given to me by a good friend, Mr. Part, you know who you are. Casino. That's fine, apart from the payouts can be a bit dodgy now and then. A mega rare find from the Isle of Wight raffle ticket. Done plenty of videos of this. It's a great machine though. Very underrated. Big bucks. A Facebook random buy for 30 quid, I think it was. Yeah, it's 30 quid. We're working as well. Still working on the same board. Can't moan. Again, no one really that mega, not massively interested in it out, but it is a nice machine. Hypernote. Not a bad machine. But of course we've got the big banker and the real money, which we all know they're both original JPMs, and people, and a lot of these were converted into the other games that you see along there. But it's nice to have the originals and the two buttons here that are actually used and not got PCP logos over them. So that's how they look in the line. And finally round the corner again, let me go down the last line. Rotonote, an original late MPS machine in a strange looking cab, but I know people like these. Adenote again in that same strange cab. Conversion, MDM conversion. We know which arcade this come from. I think it's the Isle of Wight. I think it come from the Isle of Wight. But there you go. So that's them three MPSs. This unusual shake and take, very unusual machine. Very basic, really. Pretty such like this one's basic silver classic MPS. Anyone still watching? Another conversion, PCP, hit money. Very popular machine, always plenty of people like it. Cash cards, another PCP conversion. Really nice machine. I wish I had the time to play half of this. Money Trapper, another favourite on the full one. The spinner reel, another really unusual machine, come up on eBay, and I remember there being a bit of a scramble for it. Then they thought they couldn't sell it because they hadn't got a license, and then they got in touch with me and I done a deal. I did pay a fair price for it, quite a fair price, and I'd done all the frames and that, and it was in a bit of a state. But spinner reel, good machine. A local pickup, Nudge Quest, MPU4. And Flash Cash, that was given to me by my mate John. Galaxy, Scorpion, I still need to do that, but see, I got some of them, I've still got little jobs to do. Galaxy, which was given to me by John. Liquid Gold, one I picked up down on the coast, down by bloody Dover way, I think it was. Liquid Gold, basically a conversion, PCP. Cops and Robbers, people say the original is not the original, this is the second version. The original was on Scorpion 1. And my guilty pleasure favourite, Thrills and Spills. I just love that machine. It's a conversion of Coronation. It was a Coronation Street by Maygay and was converted, but it's a late conversion because these were actually made in 92, 93. But it was converted in the year 2000. And the Belfruit, I think it's Scorpion 1 or System 85, one of the two. Sunset Strip. This is going to need a lot of work, so I've still not decided what to do with it. And that's how they look. Well, I'll just have one little last scan. So you got this side, you got that side. So as you see, it looks all nice and neat and tidy, and I could fit another few machines in, but I've got to be, I don't know, selective or whatever you call it. And of course, Party Time and Red Hot X. So, and I've got space obviously for the 2p Super Nudge Gambler that's coming back. So there you go, folks. Steve's Fruities. And as we like the PCP machine so much. And I will see you later and on. Have fun.